Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Wagner Cruz, and I am a Communication and New Media Studies professor at Mount St. Joseph University. This might come as a shock to you, but as a communication professor, I actually do not like to give presentations. Yet here I am hoping to help you with your presentations for the final competition. There's a couple things I want you to keep in mind. Number one, judges and audience can feel how you feel about the stuff you're presenting. So if you could go ahead and actually be excited, be invested, be passionate about the topic you are proposing, the business you are proposing, and the marketing tools you hope to use. That would be fantastic, and we will feel that energy. Also, make sure that you know what you're talking about. Obviously, you're going to be working with this project for the next several weeks, and you're going to be very familiar with what you are talking about. But make sure that you are all involved in the preparation, and also that you have all taken time to practice that presentation in front of several different audiences. For instance, review your presentation with parents and siblings, or consider giving your presentation in a class. Finally, you might even want to look for an audience member or an audience to practice in front of that has no idea at all what you're talking about and knows nothing about business plans. That way you can take their feedback and work with what they have to offer. All of that practice will truly shine through as your confidence when you are giving that presentation. For me, something that always helps when I get super nervous in giving a presentation is turning towards my visual aid, which I have none right now. But anyway, you turn to your visual aid. That helps you get over the nerves of looking out at your audience. It helps keep you focused and the audience focused. And also, it can help draw out some time. If you start mentioning and interacting with your visual aid and discussing it with the audience, it's going to create a better engagement amongst all parties. On that visual aid, you're going to want to make sure that you're not putting too many words or too small a font. In fact, visual is always better. If you can use more images and less words, that's going to have a greater impact. Words are important, obviously, but you don't want to focus on way too much writing up there so the audience reads along with your presentation. And let's see, we want you to represent your school, and I always tell my students, dress for the grade you want. But if we're asking you to represent your school, consider uniformity. If you are looking like the rest of your team members with, I don't know, matching polos, matching t-shirts, or matching school colors, that would be a very appropriate way to give this presentation. We want you to know that this is supposed to be fun and educational. So don't take yourselves too seriously and don't try to memorize a long script. The best way for remembering the information you want is using the notes option on PowerPoint or similar slide software. Also, you can use note cards. Note cards always look better than a giant crinkly piece of paper. Only write the main ideas on those cards. Don't go and try to re-find your place and go back and all of that. It becomes super nerve-wracking. So, honestly, presentations are hard, and I admire your willingness to do this. We want to celebrate you and to welcome you, and this will not be a critical journey in terms of your presentation. But what we want is for you to look like you're having fun, look like you're passionate about what it is you're talking about, and finally, learn from watching others present as well. Thanks so much. I can't wait to welcome you to New Heights.